Hey guys, it's Body. Most newest flagship 505, the Outrong GTS M, didn't strike me as anything special when I first unboxed it. Being used to a magnetic Wushuang as my main for many months now, there are a few key things that I noticed. The first and most obvious thing is that the cube itself is very rounded, as are the pieces, which translates to this very swishy, kind of bubbly feeling. The feeling is completely different to the Wushuang, but it's still very pleasant, so no problems here. The raw speed out of the box is also really solid, and there's not much resistance when turning the inner or outer layers, which is really good to see on bigger puzzles. Now, it isn't uncommon for attributes like these to be associated with instability, and it's true, this cube isn't as stable as the Wushuang. However, I find that the stability is still very acceptable, and I think the cube maintains a good balance between the speed and stability. What helps with this too is that the magnets seem to be a similar strength to both my custom line and Angstrom Wushuang, so this does help with keeping the cube together. So there were definitely good qualities that this puzzle had out of the box, but the one thing in particular that confused me and made it really difficult for me to actually like this puzzle was the cube's fluidity. Fluidity felt really lacking, as if the cube was on really tight tensions, when in reality the tensions were quite moderate. And to make matters worse, this cube does have an emphasis on pop reduction or something, because I found it impossible to take any piece out, including the center, which of course made it very difficult to quickly tension to see if that was actually the issue. But let's fast forward 10 to 15 solves in the future. I'm not entirely sure what changed exactly, but this puzzle is now really good. Maybe a tiny bit of breaking in was all that was needed, because now, in solves, fluidity is perfectly on par with my setup broken in Wushuang. So if you are planning to get this cube or are experiencing a similar problem, I highly recommend doing a few solves before making any further judgments. And with this problem resolved, this puzzle becomes a real contender with the Wushuang for the best 505 on the market. In general, the Wushuang has qualities which make it the more compact cube, particularly with its extreme stability and very controllable speed. I think a lot of people will still be drawn to these features, and we've seen that in the past. Even with a bunch of new releases, this still stands out as the best for many. Alternatively, the Outrong GTS brings new qualities that may cater to people who prefer greater speed, slightly more flex in turning, and a larger size. These qualities are well balanced and still bring equal performance in terms of fluidity, corner cutting, and catching to create a premium 505 speed cube. But anyways, thank you so much to speedcube.com.au for sending this puzzle out to test. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.